Hello, welcome back to another episode. This is a Space Wars Tantive 4 model. Lots and lots of pieces, lots of little pieces. A lot of it is just decorative stuff that adds, little details here and there to the overall model. The keel of it is very well put together. The whole lower spine stuff of it is a solid construction. Lots of removable pieces that we're going to get into here in a second. Lots of neat little things. Radar dish, kind of goes left, right, flops up and down. This is actually a compartment that comes off, and you can look in the hallway, whatever good the hallway stuff is. The doors add some extra play spaces there. You can see there's a little table, a couple chairs, game board and whatnot. Cockpit comes off, a couple more chairs, little control stations. That's pretty neat. Pretty decently put together. This shoots. Pew! It has two other blasters up here up front that you can shoot. I really liked the way the engines were done. This is a mixture between, regular Lego set and Technic type pieces to connect in between everything. Each one, is really removable if you wiggle it enough. Right, there's not a whole lot holding it on, but it is on there. It's not coming off in normal gameplay or playing with it or whatever. Everything went together very, very easily in my opinion. There's a few pieces that are, odd. One of them is if you look at these things wrong, they will fall off. That's because there's not a whole lot holding them on, just a tiny little bit of pressure there, holding those blaster points on. Anyway, both sides of this open so you can get to the areas inside. You're probably not allowed to say the real character's name, but anybody with buns like that can only be one person, and her adoptive father, and a couple of, I can't say the word DROID because that's trademarked by Lucasfilm as well, right? So I'll just say robots. A couple of robots from Space Wars. I wish it came with a mount of some sort, a stand to hold it on, because it's sitting on the engines and as things fall off me. And it's a little delicate in that respect. I don't like the way that one holds on either. So I really wish it came with a stand. It does stand vertically very well, in my opinion. So that's nice, and as you can see, it's close to a little over 2 feet tall. It's a big sucker. So even with this not being part of the overall structure, that whole keel is a very, very strong piece in my opinion. And I'm glad they did it that way. Because otherwise this thing would just be flopping everywhere. Anyway, I think this one's probably worth the $50 as a display model. If you're gonna let little kids play with it, it's gonna definitely fall apart on you, and maybe some tears. That is not connected where it needs to be. There we go. That's a little less wiggly. Anyway, you know, they did a lot of moving joints to get the shaping right from the movie. But definitely, in my opinion, everything from here back and the keel is well designed. These are, just not a whole lot holding it on. Not a whole lot holding it on. This hinge is okay. The other one sort of behaves like it should sometimes. The ones on the bottom, and then it's sitting on pieces that I'd rather it not be sitting on. But if I had a stand of some sort and could get the right center of gravity on it, it might be worth mounting on something. I do like the color scheme. They did a very good job lining up all the dark reds and then spacing in a few other colors here and there with the yellows and the blues. That's pretty neat. So anyway, link to it in the description, of course, and make sure you hit that like and subscribe.